discussing each and every slide now. Since that I've already given you slide, there are many simpler things in which we can avoid discussion, and we can talk more about the things which require discussion. So now in the evaluating, or you can say in the next four steps which remain are evaluate, define, install, and maintain. So we are on the evaluation stage now. Evaluation of what? Evaluation of the new method which we have proposed. Now, the thing comes is that at times we may propose something which is very expensive, or you propose that let's say I'm my I in my traveling I spend a lot of money on petrol. Okay, so you may come up with a solution. You take the electrical vehicle, but the cost of electrical vehicle is very high. Similarly, uh, you might be doing, let's say, for a very you can say normal household, you are using maid for your cleaning. So the suggestion which may come out is that you automate the process. You change the method. In that changing the method, you provide some assistance of a robot. But then, is that the correct solution? Probably not, because the cost may be very high. So the thing is, if we are proposing any new method, we have to show cost benefit analysis. That is it beneficial to spend something, or if you are, let's say, making a new jig for a certain method, for a certain activity to be carried out in a method, is it beneficial cost wise to make that jig or a fixture? So we need to quantify the things. Now it is sometimes easier to quantify things, like if I say that I want to make a new fixture, so it is easy to find out the cost of making the fixture, and then you can put a money figure aside it. But then at times there are many things which can't be quantified directly. For example, improvement in job satisfaction. ठीक है, आप कैसे quantify करेंगे job satisfaction को with respect to money? Anyone?
By pseudo
So we can.
quantitative techniques.
Okay, Vineet, let Vineet speak. Vineet, you tell.
So we cannot exactly quantify the qualitative terms in terms of monetary, but we can use pseudo quantitative techniques where we can get weightage to each of the task. Like this task is for like the credit system used in our college. This task is for credit, or this is to credit, and then we can develop accordingly.
Yeah, very good, Vineet. You've read. So similarly, there are times when we can't just quantify everything, right? So in order to establish quantification of qualitative things, like Vineet has just given the example, we can have several other examples, like uh, like morale of the employees. Now, you
Are you
introduce.
presenting your screen?
Yeah, Devshri.
Sir, are you presenting your screen, because nothing is visible?
I'm
Like
not present.
only
I'm not presenting anything right now.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You have the slides also, so I rather see that who are speaking up and all. So that's why I kept the window, that one from my side. Yeah. So like employee morale. Now, let's say you make changes in the method such that employee feels more motivated to do certain work, and eventually that will increase his or her productivity, and then the cost, it can be converted into cost benefit. And I mean, you can convert that into cost, and then you can have the cost benefit analysis, but that may take a bit of a longer time. So then you have pseudo quantitative techniques, where we can express qualitative benefits in quantitative terms. That you can also see that in slide number 5. evaluating the alternative methods, where you can see that cost reduction, labor flexibility, increased output. So these are some terms which are given. Now we can see that how much weightage can be given. Let's say cost reduction, we're giving weightage of 4 units out of 5. Similarly, labor flexibility, we are giving it as 2, and increased output, we are giving it as 1. So correspondingly, we can give scores also, and then we can multiply. I mean, okay, I'll just show this one particular slide.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, is this weightage given a specific, or it is just for sake of understanding?
This is a particular case, you can say. For certain case, it's not specific. I mean, it's an example. So that's how you can actually provide weightage to the things. Let's say if I have to increase overall score, what do you suggest? Where should I be spending more money? For a method, let me explain you this table in much detail. So let's say for a particular method, you have carried out cost reduction. Means you can carry out cost reduction in making changes in the method. You can impart labor flexibility. You can also have increased output from the method. So relatively, you can say among 3, cost reduction has been given the highest weightage of 4. Labor flexibility has been given a weightage of 2, and increased output has been given a weightage of 1 unit. Now, can you tell why increased output has been given lesser weightage?
So it is excess.
Yeah, so it's not necessary that every time आप आउटपुट बढ़ाते हैं तो आपको फायदा ही होगा. लाइक आपकी डिमांड ही मान लीजिए 100 यूनिट्स है, आप आउटपुट बढ़ा के उसको 130 कर लेंगे, तो स्टिल यू विल बी सेलिंग ओनली 100 यूनिट्स ओनली. सो 30 तो एक्स्ट्रा बचेंगी, राइट? So increasing output may not be the best option all the time. So that's not what you want, but we want to increase the productivity, and productivity can be in terms of labor's performance. It can be in terms of capital invested. It can be in different terms. So cost reduction सबसे बड़ा factor है. And for a particular method, आपने cost reduction कितना किया, 5 में से 1 score मिला उसको. ओके, सो ये टेबल ये दिखा रही है कि आपने बहुत कम cost reduction किया है, but labor flexibility आपने ज्यादा करी है. ओके, then you can multiply weight with the score, and then you can get the factor weight, and then you can total it at the end. तो हमारा ऑब्जेक्टिव एक तरीके से ये रह सकता है कि जितने भी क्वालिटेटिव टर्म्स हैं उनको हम इस तरीके से कंपेयर करके उनकी एक रेटिंग निकाल सके, एंड देन वी कैन सी दैट व्हाट कैन बी डन टू इंक्रीज द रेटिंग ऑफ दैट. 16 है तो 16 से बढ़ाने के लिए क्या किया जा सकता है. सो ऑलरेडी आपका लेबर फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी, इंक्रीज आउटपुट 5 में से 4 मिला हुआ है. सो इवेंचुअली यू हैव टू फोकस मोर ऑन कॉस्ट रिडक्शन. तो ये एक तरीके की कॉस्ट बेनिफिट एनालिसिस होती है. देयर आर मेनी अदर वेज ऑफ डूइंग कॉस्ट बेनिफिट एनालिसिस. फॉर एग्जांपल, यू कैन डू रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट, ROI निकाल सकते हैं आप. उसको आपने जो 11th-12th में आई थिंक यू माइट हैव डन दैट. रिटर्न ऑन इन्वेस्टमेंट या कैश फ्लो एनालिसिस कर सकते हैं कि the money, what is the, let's say I've got 1 rupee today. So if I invest that 1 rupee, I can, after 5 years, I can get that as 1.5 or something. Okay. But if I do not invest that money, it will still remain 1 rupee. So, and the value of the money reduces over a period of time. So you can do some this kind of quantitative analysis, where we do return on investment, and mostly related with the cash flow analysis. And you can also do decision trees. Decision trees are mostly used when you have a cause and effect kind of relationship. For example, if I invest in fixture, okay, invest in making a fixture. So उस फिक्सचर के बनाने से क्या क्या फायदे हो सकते हैं? एक हो सकता है कि वर्क होल्डिंग टाइम कम होगा, राइट? दैट इज डायरेक्ट. द सेकंड कुड बी your labor satisfaction will be more. Third one could be the scrap, or you can say quality problems will be coming out as less. Okay, so from now you can see that I'll just make a slide and I'll talk about it. Just a second. So I'm just sharing that one now. I think it's visible, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what I was saying is, let's say make a fixture, okay? Make fixture. So three things can happen from the fixture. One is ease of work. The second one could be employee satisfaction. And third one would be less quality problems. Okay, then you can then assign some probability values that what will be the ease of work, how much, what are the chances that ease of work will be there. So you can say 0.9 is the probability. What is the probability that employee satisfaction is going to increase? So we can assign some 0.7 probability to it. And then less quality problems, we can assign 0.6 probability value to it. So ease of work, say, then you can also see that what are further what happen. Employee satisfaction, say what can happen, and less quality problems, say और क्या क्या फायदे हो सकते हैं. So you can actually, yeah.
So what's the third point?
Less quality problems. Okay, so
Okay.
you can make kind of a decision tree over here. Okay, so at the end you can actually get in probability terms that eventually, let's say, more cost savings comes over here, more cost savings. So let's say the probability that we assign over here is, let's say, 0.3 or something like this. Anyway, so we can use decision tree analysis to actually quantify, so what are the chances that more cost saving will be there, or we can say more cost saving by 10% or something like this. So the numbers which we are associating over here can actually be converted into monetary terms somehow. With these, let's say, how can we convert it into monetary terms? Like what will be the chances of cost saving because of the ease of the work? So it becomes a conditional probability. So we can get a conditional probability value. So I'm not saying that this is part of the course, but then I'm telling you it opens up another horizon for you guys, and it's not there in the textbook which I'm telling right now. But then since it's mentioned that you can use decision tree analysis, so this is the meaning of the decision tree, where you can get one probability value that more cost saving by employing a fixture, given that it eases the work. So you can use the Bayesian probability, and then once I get the probability, I can multiply it with certain factor. Okay, like the table which is already present over there in the previous slide, and then we can get it in quantitative terms also. So this is just one example which I've given. So the idea is to do cost benefit analysis, which is very important. Now I'll be giving you an assignment, I think today only. The assignment will be mostly about implementation of these phases these phases of method study. Okay, so the 8 phases of or the 8 steps of method study you have to employ in your household. Now, can you guys? I'll give you a few minutes, let's say 2-3 minutes. Can you list down activities at your home where you can possibly apply your method study? So I'm giving you 2-3 minutes. I will ask few of you to give me some ideas, or let me see how many of you have
In the
ideas.
group.
No, not group. Individually, I'm going to ask any one of you.
Okay, sir.
Also, I'm opening the attendance sheet. So, let's say Harshit Khandelwal, you are there? Harshit Khandelwal? Harshit Khandelwal? Not there. Then, do you have Akshita Nagar? Akshita, you are there? Akshita? Okay. Riddhi? Riddhi Sharma? Riddhi? Then Yaya Ansari?
Yes, sir.
So tell me give me some ideas where you can apply method study in your household.
Sir, making the tea and select the job and record it and examine it, etc., etc. Sir.
Okay, making the tea. Okay, absolutely, I agree. Uh, so this is one. And Atharva Patil. Atharva Patil,
यस सर
can you suggest anything?
सर कार वॉश के वक्त जो आते हैं कार वॉश करने वाले उनका मेथड स्टडी हम एग्जामिन कर सकते हैं
Okay, good.
सिलेक्ट रिकॉर्ड एग्जामिन डेवलप
Good, good. Rudraksh Gupta. Rudraksh is there? Not there. Uh, then Priyanka Kumari. Priyanka Kumari,
Yes, sir.
can you suggest anything?
Sir, sweepers that they come in our house.
Okay. Okay. So anyone anyone would like to add up anything? Anyone would like to add few things to
Sir,
what we
washing
said?
clothes.
Cloth washing.
Sir, painting the walls.
Gardening.
One at a
Analyzing
time.
ourselves,
Uh,
analyzing
yeah,
ourselves during whole day, what we are doing and our
So
studies.
arranging home.
see, yeah, that is very good point actually, Shantanu. What you have raised is a point which we should discuss. What he's saying is a very generic thing. He's saying analyzing everything what we do in a day. So, do you guys think that it's a good idea to apply method study on this problem statement?
No, sir.
Why, Pratik? Do you think it's
Sir,
not a good idea?
sir, because to analyze such a large procedure like what do we do in a particular day is not possible for us. For good result in method study process, we have to reduce the amount of area in which has
We
been
have to be
observed.
very specific. The idea is we have to be very specific about the work. what Shantanu has said कि हम पूरे दिन में जो कर रहे हैं वो वही उसी पे ही लगा लेते हैं हम पूरे, तो it cannot be that broad, Shantanu. It has to be more specific. Okay, like you're changing a tire. Probably you don't do that every day, but a person who's at a shop जो टायर चेंजिंग का ही काम कर रहा है पूरे दिन, जिसके डेली दिन में 20 गाड़ी की वो टायर चेंज करता है, so that guy is having one particular job to do. आप इसी तरीके से एक जॉब लेते हैं, I mean, or you can say a set of activities which जिसमें inputs का ही होता है, output आपको probably एक ही मिलता है mostly. So आप उस चीज में लगा सकते हैं method study. So it is not about multiple methods एक साथ देखे जाएं, but a particular method which is aiming for set of inputs and one output mostly. Anyone else who would like to contribute in what you can study household, या आपको कहीं फैक्ट्री की जरूरत ना पड़े? मेरे कहने का है कि आप मेथड स्टडी कुछ ऐसी प्रॉब्लम चुनिए कि आपको कोई फैक्ट्री जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. इट शुड बी अवेलेबल इन योर इन एंड अराउंड यू इन आपकी डे टू डे लाइफ. सागर, यू वांट टू से एनीथिंग?
यस सर. सर घर पे मेड जब काम कर रही होती है तो हम लोग ऑब्जर्व कर सकते हैं कि एक पर्टिकुलर अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम में वो कितना काम कर सकते हैं, एंड अगर वो कहीं पे एक्स्ट्रा टाइम वेस्ट हो रहा है तो हम लोग वो चीज
ऑल्सो इसमें एचआर का कंपोनेंट भी आएगा. व्हेन यू आर लेट्स से वांट टू स्टडी द मेड हु इज वर्किंग एट योर हाउस होल्ड, so first you should take their confidence. Okay, you will probably go, many of you, if you do this exercise, you're going to face the HR issues also, which we've been talking about. So this is the idea, and mostly in this particular chapter which we are doing right now, evaluating the alternative methods, where we first we evaluate whether it is whatever method we are proposing is feasible with respect to cost benefit analysis or not. उसके बाद आप define करते हैं improvement method को, that is you formalize the method. There is a standard practices which are going to be
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I have a doubt regarding sir, when we analyze some household activities for method study, is it does cost benefit analysis serve a purpose? Because basically cost benefit analysis is used where we are applying some cost.
See, cost benefit analysis mostly stands true for industry, ठीक है? But let's say आप maid की बात कर रहे हैं, okay? So you probably make easier for the maid to do some job. So you can actually think इसमें qualitative ज़्यादा रहेगा. Okay, so the idea is we may not get cost figures all the time, but we can always quantify it. Try to quantify it, even though you are not able to associate cost. हो सकता है आप घर के जो काम आप ले रहे हैं उसमें cost associate ना कर पाए, but आप उसको quantify जरूर करिए. जो cost benefit का बोलने का मतलब ये है कि you quantify the improvements, okay, and try to the benefits also you try to quantify. I mean, it's not, I'm not saying 100% of the time you can do that, but at least in industry it can be done, and in household you try to do that. Am I clear, Pratik?
Yes sir.
So उसके बाद आपने मान लीजिए cost benefit analysis कर ली, then ये तय हो गया है कि हाँ ये improve करना है और ये method अब feasible है. तो उसके बाद हम डिफाइनिंग द इम्प्रूवमेंट मेथड करते हैं, जिसमें स्टैंडर्ड्स भी एस्टैब्लिश द स्टैंडर्ड ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसीजर्स. एक फॉर्मल स्टेटमेंट बनाया जाता है कि ऐसे ऐसे काम करना है ये, सो दैट वर्कर वुड नो. फिर उसके बाद ट्रेनिंग एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स हैपन वेयर यू टेल द वर्कर दैट हाउ इट इज टू बी डन एंड ऑल. So that is a general, I mean you should go through that के defining the improvement method कैसे करना है, उसमें क्या क्या information चाहिए होती है, like tools and equipment क्या चाहिए होंगे, and description of the method and diagram of the workplace layout, all those things are there, so you can read that out also. Then after that is installing the improvement method, where you probably install is not necessarily associated with installation of what we see in our day-to-day life. Either you are installing a software or a machine, or you are installing a machine, probably the soft part of the installation could also be the deployment of the method on the work in the workspace, like gaining acceptance by change of the management. मतलब if you tell your maid कि आपको ऐसे काम नहीं ऐसे काम करना है तो आपको ज्यादा फायदा होगा. So उसका acceptance मिलना is also installation. Okay, if your maid agrees to do work to do to the way you are telling he or she to do the work, then that is like gaining acceptance. So that is the first step actually when you're installing an improvement method. Then hierarchically gaining the acceptance. So सबसे पहले जो होता है आप टॉप मैनेजमेंट को एक्सेप्टेंस कराते हैं कि हाँ ये नया तरीका है, ऐसे होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो आपको टॉप मैनेजमेंट का चाहिए उसमें अप्रूवल, उसके बिना तो कोई मनी इन्वेस्ट होने वाला नहीं है. देन गेनिंग एक्सेप्टेंस एट द मिडिल लेवल, दैट इज जो सुपरवाइजर लेवल होता है वहां पे एक्सेप्टेंस मिलना चाहिए फिर उसके बाद वर्कर्स का एक्सेप्टेंस. एंड देन कंट्रोलिंग द चेंज ओवर कि एक्सेप्ट हो गया, ठीक है, वर्कर ने बोला हाँ ठीक है हम ऐसे करेंगे, बट वो एक्चुअली उसको कितना रेगुलरली करते हैं, बिकॉज कोई भी नई चीज को करने में आपको मुश्किल होती है until unless it becomes a norm. आप कोई काम करते आ रहे हैं फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम, लेट्स से you are writing by you are using your right hand to write. Okay, someone tells you that if you write by left hand probably your performance will be better. Okay, so you try for 1 or 2 days, but then you know how difficult it is for you to write by the other hand which you do not use. So similar things happens with the work also. So the kind of impediments which will be there like these. Then there is a term which is called as learning curve. Now I'll show you one video. This is a very important term which actually comes when you are, why the term learning curve comes is that when you are adopting a new method, you're probably you may have to redo yourself, or you may have to make changes in your habits, because we are talking about repetitive work, and we get habitual of the repetitive work, and then it's difficult to break the habit. So कितना टाइम लगता है, आपको कितना टाइम देना चाहिए वर्कर को कि वो उसको अडेप्ट कर सके, बिकॉज इमीडिएटली जो आपने इम्प्रूवमेंट मेथड बताया है इट मे नॉट पे ऑफ इमीडिएटली, बिकॉज देयर इज अ लर्निंग कर्व एसोसिएटेड विद द वर्कर. लर्निंग कर्व इज एसोसिएटेड विद ऑल ऑफ अस. ठीक है, तो पहले बताएं कि किसी ने पढ़ा है लर्निंग कर्व के बारे में? एनीवन हु कैन टेल अस व्हाट इज लर्निंग कर्व? देन आई विल शो यू अ वीडियो आल्सो. Anyone in the class? Namit Jain, you are there? Okay. Anyone in the class who can tell about learning curve?
तो जनरली वो होता है कि कितने अटेम्प्ट्स लग रहे हैं हमें कोई काम करने में और कितनी जल्दी हम लोग सीख रहे हैं वो चीज. एक ग्राफ जैसा बन सकता है कि नंबर ऑफ अटेम्प्ट्स अगर कम है तो ग्राफ थोड़ा ज्यादा स्टीप बनेगा.
और सर वो मतलब if after a certain level it attains a saturation process, that after that the efficiency can't be increased.
Okay, so let's see. First I'll show you a video, then we'll discuss more about it, because these are some things which require more discussion in the class, so I'm taking up these things specifically. And how do we associate learning curve with the monetary part also? I will explain. I think it might not be visible.
Cumulative average time learning model when it comes to
we fight the battles no one hears about. We're the ones who go before all others.
learning curve analysis. So with this model, we're going to assume that the cumulative average time per unit declines by a constant percentage each time the production doubles. So
What you see over here is actually a table. Okay, cumulative number of units produced. Cumulative, mind it, huh? So that's why it's increasing. Okay, first unit बनती है तो आपको बनाने में कितना टाइम लगता है? 100 मिनट्स लग रहे हैं या वॉट एवर टाइम यूनिट आप सेकेंड्स ले लीजिए, मिनट ले लीजिए. सेकेंड यूनिट बन रही है तो कम लग रहा है, थर्ड यूनिट बन रही है तो कम लग रहा है, एंड देन यू कैन सी इट इज गोइंग डाउन. And this is one learning curve which we talk about.
Let me walk you through the numbers here. So here we've got the individual unit time for the X unit. So to make the very first unit, we're going to say that it takes 100 hours. Okay, so when it takes 100 hours, then the cumulative total time, well, we've only made one unit, is 100 hours as well. And then the cumulative average time per unit, well, it's one unit and 100 hours. That also is going to be 100 hours. So they're all 100 hours, all three of these columns here. Okay, but now we double our production. We go from one unit to a second unit. Okay, so we have double production.
So this is cumulative average time per unit, and this is cumulative total time. You can see cumulative average time per unit. What does it indicate is this is cumulative total time. So we divided by the number of units which are being produced. जैसे आप like 160 by 2 units. When you are producing 3 units, it is 210.63 by 3. You're going to get 70.21. So you can see over cumulative average time per unit keeps on decreasing, and it decreases faster initially and then stabilizes over a period of time. ठीक है, तो ये एक observation है, and generally it has been seen with the repetitive work.
And we're going to make an assumption here. Okay, we're going to assume that we have an 80% learning curve. Okay, so that is going to assume that when we double production, that the average time per unit is only going to be 80% of what it was before. Okay, so before it was 100 hours per unit, and now it's going to be 80 hours per unit. Okay, so that's what we're talking about by a learning curve. It doesn't have to be 80%, it could be 70%, it could be 60%, but 80% is pretty common for you.
I hope you understood the meaning of 80% over here, that every time you increase the number of units you are producing, your cumulative average per unit time is going to reduce by 80%.
To see. So now if we were to again say, okay, we're
80% of the previous one will be left.
Double production again, let's say we go from 2 units to 4 units. Then we say, okay, well, what's the average time to make a unit? Well, it's going to be 80% because we're assuming an 80% learning curve. It's going to be 80% of 80 because we're going from 2 to 4. Okay, so 80 to 64 because 64 is 80% of 80. Okay, so I hope now let me just make sure you understand where all these numbers are coming from. Okay, so this is the average time per unit. Now, let's go back to when we go from 1 to 2. So it took 100 hours to make the first unit. So if the average time per unit is 80 hours, and again, we got that because we said, well, it's an 80% learning curve. We doubled production. We went from 1 to 2. So we doubled. So it's
okay. So this is actually learning curve which you see, and you can see there is a steep decline initially, and then it stabilizes. This also happens with our learning, with the methods which we employ and new methods. Also, one figure in slide which I would like to discuss. Yeah, so this figure is there in the slide. Now you can see over here that what it says is that when an operator has to start a new method, it takes time to pick up speed, and there should be breaks. Breaks should be given in between. Initially, the breaks should be given higher when you are installing the new method of the study or new method in the work. Initially, you see here the time per cycle in terms of minutes and cycles per practice. So what it means is that initially, when you are giving a new job to the worker, you should give larger break to the worker in between the two jobs. And as you go ahead, as the number of cycles increase, you reduce the break time in between the two work. You can also see the time that is going to take to do the work is going to increase. Initially, आप let's say first बार आप कोई नया काम करते हैं तो you probably going to take 10 minutes. Then उसके बाद एक break दिया जाएगा of let's say 5 minutes. Then you again going to do that work. Probably you're going to do that again in 10 minutes. But the third time you're going to do, probably you're going to do it in 9 minutes. And the break between the two works which we are going to give will be kept on reducing. Okay, so this is known as nursing the new method. And it depends on the complexity of the work, that how many breaks, what the duration of the breaks that you're going to give. It also depends on the skill of the worker, that how many breaks would be required, and this learning curve may vary from person to person. So some people may take lesser time, some people may take more time depending on their neural network. Basically neural network एक human, I mean ये जो learning curve है, ये एक आपकी जो आजकल machine learning की भी बहुत चल रहा है. So उसमें एक algorithm होता है artificial neural network जो हमारे human brain की working को imitate करता है. So जो human mind है, it actually learns by mistake, and you do something, you record it कि इसका output क्या आया, फिर आप कुछ error रहता है कि हमको चाहिए ये था but हमको मिला कुछ है, फिर आपका human mind उसको correct करता है. और so the larger we often hear that ना practice makes the man perfect. So that's what it is about. ये जो चीज है learning curve, it is a byproduct of, or you can say that saying is a byproduct of the learning curve. Practice makes the man perfect.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
सर वो जो 80% लर्निंग कर्व था उसमें जैसे ना टोटल एवरेज टाइम कम हो रहा था, 100 to 80 आ रहा था, उसके बाद कम हो रहा था सर. तो उसमें कम क्या हो रहा था? ये जो ब्रेक टाइम है वो कम हो रहा था, या जो वर्क कर रहे हैं उसके वो थोड़ा जल्दी कर पा रहे थे?
वो उसमें ब्रेक टाइम की बात नहीं करी थी, राइट? उसमें ब्रेक टाइम की बात नहीं करी थी, इसीलिए मैंने ये वाला फिगर यूज किया है. सो इन दैट जो टाइम काम करने का टाइम है वो कम हो रहा था. उन्होंने वो रिप्रेजेंट किया था कि एवरी टाइम यू आर डूइंग, एवरी टाइम द प्रोडक्शन इज गोइंग ऑन, जैसे जैसे यूनिट्स ज्यादा बनती जा रही हैं तो जो प्रोडक्शन टाइम है वो रिड्यूस हो रहा है एवरी टाइम. ओके, एंड देन इट इवेंचुअली स्टेबलाइजेस till the end. I hope am I right? I mean, you can get what I said. आपका और क्वेश्चन है तो पूछ सकते हैं.
नहीं सर, क्लियर.
So in this chapter, mostly it was about evaluate, define, install and maintain. So installation part भी हमने डिस्कस किया है अभी, जिसमें मुझे एक्सप्लेन करना था. And then the last one which is left is controlling the changeover, which is about changing from one method to another, and जिसमें आप जब change कर लेते हैं, उसको implement कर लेते हैं, install कर लेते हैं, the thing is to maintain it, because there is a general tendency, आपने भी experience किया होगा in your day to day life के आपको बताया गया है कि नया तरीका है काम करने का, ये better है. आपने 2-3 दिन उसको किया, but then you again tend to your older methods. How many of you have experienced that? Can anyone share their experience?
So when we pledged that we would wake up early.
Yeah. So yeah, that is a very common one. You generally have that कि भाई सुबह जल्दी उठना है. From एक तारीख से तो हम सुबह जल्दी उठेंगे. आप फिर भी 3 days you do that, but you again fall back to your old practices. So maintaining that new method. Exercise
schedule, setting a timetable.
for
Yeah.
study.
Yeah, exactly, Gagan. So आप कोई एक्सरसाइज शेड्यूल बनाते हैं या you try to do something for improvement in your regular life, you tend to fall back on the older methods because of the learning curve is not set up yet. So आपको एक habit change करने के लिए generally 21 days लगते हैं. So that's what people say. By that time, your learning curve sets in. Okay, so now
Sir,
yeah,
the studying schedule, for example, some
yeah,
people they study late till night, and then they are told that if you study in the morning, your productivity will be high. Then they
yeah.
try in the morning, but they are not as productive, so they then fall back to their previous
Yeah, but
method.
then it has to be continued for a few days, then only the real benefits could be reaped. Okay, so the thing is now that I have set up the stage for doing an assignment on method study, I will give you 10 days to do this assignment, and by 18th, every one of you should be submitting the assignment on method study. The assignment should include all the 8 phases. There should be something about all the 8 phases. I will appreciate those assignments which have data in it and proper documentation as per book. And if you say that you want more time, I can probably give you some 2-3 more days extra. So let's say I'll fix the date of submission to be 20th, or let's say 21st Sunday. 21st Sunday, you have to submit the method study assignment. This assignment will be further, all of you will have to make presentation of this assignment, and for 2 to 3 minutes, I would like to see all of your slides one by one. Once our presentation gets completed, book presentations, these presentations will be shown in the, I'll be, you will be discussing, or you will be, I'll expect that if not all, some of you would be, I'll just picking up random names and talking about their assignments. I'll be sharing the assignment in the class.
So in assignment, we have to make presentation, or we have to write in the notebook and upload it as a PDF.
No, you have to prepare in terms of presentation also.
You mean both?
Yeah. First, you have to prepare a report and then presentation from that.
So could you please explain one more time what exactly do we have to do?
See, 2 components, report and a presentation. Okay. All the 8 phases are to be shown. आपकी एक डे टू डे लाइफ की प्रॉब्लम लेके आप उसको स्टडी करेंगे, उसके ऊपर डेटा कलेक्ट करेंगे, उसकी मेथड स्टडी करेंगे. ओके, यही प्रॉब्लम पे टाइम स्टडी भी करेंगे बाद में. ओके,
Okay.
so consider it to be your laboratory.
सर डेटा किस तरीके का कलेक्ट करना होगा, कुछ एग्जांपल दे दीजिए.
Pertaining to the problem, एग्जांपल तो बुक में बहुत है बेटा, आप बुक देखिए. आप प्रोसेस चार्ट्स बनाएंगे, उसके अंदर 2 हैंड प्रोसेस चार्ट, ये वाला कुछ चार्ट्स बना सकते हैं आप. उसके अंदर रिकॉर्डिंग करनी पड़ेगी आपको. यू विल प्रोबेबली हैव टू टेक सम पिक्चर्स. आपको उसमें थर्बलिक्स भी यूज करने पड़ सकते हैं. Any more doubts?
So do we have to select the job by ourselves, or you will be providing that?
No, you have to choose your own job. Also, I will ask Sagar to, by tomorrow, you may get an Excel sheet filled by all the students where they are writing the title of the problem that they are taking up.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Sagar. Any other doubts?